welcome back, Clue Crew. We're back with our third installment of Mystery of the Seven Keys. So without any further ado, let's see what mischief we can get into today. And of course, making some more lattes. So, when we last left off, we had met a few more characters. We had met Elka, her grandpa, and Radek. Yes, the marionette man. We also have met Leo now, and we need to go meet him in his office at some point, which we have not been able to do yet. I wish I could just steal his cards from off the table here. Okay. We've been really enjoying moving around with the free motion. It's a little choppy. Like, I wish that they would have had an opportunity, I think, to lower the mouse sensitivity even more, because you can only lower it to 1. But when you move pretty slowly, it's not so bad. Moving fast is good for getting other places really fast. So, we're gonna access the Degas file. Compare the in-store file with the Degas file. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so we do need to click on this twice, and then we need... Oh, there's the cord. I don't know if I love the way they do their inventory in this game as much. Litkaji. Okay. We wiped it. Alright. Ooh, this picture's pretty. There we go. And I think that's right. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Perfect. I wish there was an easier way to switch the pieces. That'd be nice. Okay. But this works. It might work anyway. There we go, okay.
Hello, I am Nancy Drew, and I am not a robot.
I mean, it's very true I'm not a robot, Nancy
There's
Drew,
a lot
but
of information here.
that's a big one. Okay. So let's look at it. So we got that certificate of authenticity from Second Shine. It's been scientifically carried out by a professional gemologist. It's 10.5 grams. I don't see any weight on here. The setting is yellow gold. It is an antique golden necklace, we can see. 14 karat, 585. 24 karat is different. Interesting. Gemstone aquamarine. Light blue. Oh wait, no, it says 14 carats. No, it says... This is 24 carats and this says 14 carats. Oh, because that's not the right...
These documents are the same, but
Okay,
are
so those were
they?
other people. Pearl, sapphire, emerald. So 27 pearls. 2 sapphires. 9 emeralds. Spinels. 4 spinels. 6 rubellite. And 7 aquamarines.
date is different.
Yes? Was it not supposed to be different? Like, that's my question, I guess. Because she had to get it back from the company, so... I don't know. That's interesting. I don't love this. Digital expert gem authentication system. What Ladina said about Oscar and his work is true. That would mean he was his assistant during the time the gems were stolen in London. Oh, very intriguing then. Okay.
That's done.
So we did that. We accessed the Degas file. Maybe we'll go see if we can find Leo right now. Because we did look at the thing saying he has a cat. Which we love cats, so yay. This is the cathedral. Ooh, I didn't even look at... Oh, wow, look at that, guys. Look at that mosaic up there. Beautiful. I really want to go to Prague now. City of 1,000 spires. Hello? Be right back. Out for coffee. Just want to see Leo in his office. I keep missing him. Interesting. Hello? Girl. Dude. All you do is stand in the same spot all day long? Like...
Nancy.
It's me, Nancy.
I heard you arguing with Ladena earlier. What happened?
Good question.
A professional disagreement.
You went all the way to her store for a professional disagreement?
She does not accept that I cannot have her assess the gems in the official collection.
Why can't you allow it?
I do not need an additional point
What
of view.
a haughty man.
You are the only one allowed to assess them?
In the case of the crown jewels, I am not allowed to assess.
Where are your top teeth,
I
sir?
am only overseeing them. The same family that has officially done so for generations continues to assess him today.
If a family tie like that is required, why would Vladena ever think that she could personally assess the jewels?
That's not what that
Allegedly,
says.
her
How do you know all of this?
well, people talk. The gemology circle is not large.
Assess
I
was
must be
not
on
what
my
that
way.
word said.
Enjoy your time in Prague.
Thank you. I would... That was abrupt.
He must be on his way. He took the box with him. Just in case you were wondering. He doesn't leave that for me to look at. Vladena. Hello.
Oh, you again.
Yeah, me again.
I looked into the file you gave me. It doesn't match what's in the Degas file.
I tried to copy the log into Degas because the information didn't match.
Are you saying you tried to doctor the official Degas file?
The entry was wrong. It didn't match the log I wrote. As the registered gemologist and appraiser for the necklace, I should have been the only one to alter the
Interesting.
official online entry.
Well, I hope that's the case.
I'm confused how she's
I may
connected
have more
to Second
questions
Child
later.
and Degas.
I am the one who insisted Adela bring you in.
You did? Why?
Well, it started when I heard you on that podcast. What was it called? My favorite high-stakes heist.
Oh, you saw that?
You were surprisingly well-spoken and so creative, puzzling your way through all those absurd
I don't know about this
situations.
podcast.
The police in Prague, they do not pay attention to little crimes. I knew you would not fail.
I'm glad I'm here to look into it then.
Same. Hi Nancy, how to work with the Gauss file, and why does thinking of Prague make me crave cake? It's the kartoshka for me, Nancy. If you found anything interesting about the Gauss files, Agent Garrett will want to know. Can't say the same about Cake Joe. I've got a mystery to solve. Just found something that could be of interest. Maybe I should give Agent Zane Garrett a call.
Agent Garrett?
It's an interesting phone.
What can I do for you?
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
The supposed crime ring.
Is that what it is?
So you have. If they are real, it's possible they could be involved.
I'll look into it. I hadn't considered that they would be a force in this day and age, but what you're saying makes sense.
Okay, thank you, Zane.
I was finally able to view the necklace's Dagos file. I got my hands on the physical log from the jeweler, but the timestamps don't match.
There was a physical log.
Is that unusual?
It's the first I'm hearing of it. They only include a physical log if they can't enter into the Degas file system immediately.
So it's possible the physical log is accurate, and the Dagos file was entered after the fact.
Either that, or whoever entered it into the Degas file made a series
Makes
of
sense.
mistakes.
Vladena doesn't seem that computer savvy, so it's possible. Anything come up in your investigation that you can tell me about?
Actually, yes. Black market chatter has been hinting at an upcoming big score in a matter of days.
Do you think someone could be after the crown jewels?
With the numbers they're throwing around, I wouldn't rule them out. I don't know how they would steal them, though.
They would need all 7 keys. Do you know where the key holders are?
Well, I have one of them, so.
So you've heard the story. I can certainly track them down, but the keys won't be enough. They've added biometric security as well.
So the 7 key holders are themselves a key.
Not all 7. I suspect one would be enough.
Interesting.
The Dean of St. Vitus is a key holder. He could be a target.
Why him,
How
especially?
do we know that?
He's planning to leave town so no one will miss him. And no security is protecting his office.
That's true.
I walked right in. I should go now.
Nancy.
We're gonna go see the Dean. Yeah. We must run. We gotta be like, oh, we're security for you, sir. Hello?
Is that a cat meowing?
Where? There's the food.
I hope the Dean is available to see me now.
Very well, sir. Do you have an appointment?
You know very well I do not. You told me you would contact me, and I have heard nothing.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry for the misunderstanding.
We had this conversation yesterday. The inspection of the crown jewels is happening soon,
How haughty
and
he
I
is.
must be a part of it.
Pity. It does appear the inspection has already taken place, and the Dean's already left for his trip.
I want you to record that I came searching for him today.
He's aware you came round yesterday, and he apologizes that...
Kitty? Kitty? I hear the kitty. Where is the kitty? Well, it's supposed to connect with something else then. Uniting for education. Loaded. Make time for cafe. Check voicemail. Reschedule appointment. Get new card deck for Rome. Ticket 4198. Doesn't say what month it is. What? Is a biometric scan appointment and crown jewels inspection. Interesting. Let's see if we can find anything over on this desk. I hear you, kitty. I'm gonna come find you. The most important thing in any names video game is a cat. Although most of them don't have cats. All these books are numbered. Trying to see if there's anything else. Oh, there's something there. Nice. Prague at Play. History of old world games. I hear you, kitty.
This is no ordinary wall decor.
How am I supposed to know what to do with it? Oh! Okay. So we know there has to be a sword up here. Actually, no. That's a lie. So either this one... actually just take things out. Nice. Okay, cool. This will help me. This is like bento. Okay, cool. Alright, so I know the sword has to go in one of these two. I also know the sword has to be up the crown. So it can't be on this side. It has to be on this side. So we have to have a sword in a square. There's several swords in squares. Okay. Well, actually, no. There's only one sword in square. So we know that that has to go there. And then we have to do another sword below, but I don't know which one yet. And the last sword has to go below here. Actually, no. No? No, no, because that's not a sword, that's why it's being complicated. It has to be the cross. And then we need another square right here. So maybe the hammer? We can put a filler hammer in for now. And then we have to put a sword right here as well. And then a triangle has to go right here. So let's say that's the sword triangle. And we would have to have a sword right here too. And this would have to go here. So this has to be a sword of some type. Supposedly. This could be a sword. No, because it could be the sword here, but it could also be the sword up here. There has to be a sword right here though, I know that. And then there has to be something right here. Yeah, okay, that. And then a triangle down here. This has to be a sword. And then this has to be a that. This also has to be a triangle. Let's put that triangle there for now. And another sword has to go here. Or no, not another sword, a crown. Oof. Okay. So, sword goes above square crown. Yep. Square cross goes above sword, goes above cross, goes above triangle. Okay. And we have square cross. Then it needs a square next to it. So we put the square hammer. Underneath that we put a sword. And then to the next right of that we put a triangle. Then we did 2 crowns and an oblong thing. I'm very confused. Before I do anything though, like let's look again. I'm doing it right, and I know that, but the square cross in the bottom left clue, I know that. The bottom left clue corresponds to the 3rd column. Yes, I know that. This is where I'm like, yeah, I got that. Can you give me another hint? The top left clue corresponds to the 4th column. Oh. Okay, so it corresponds to a different column. That makes more sense then.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Wait a second.
Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty!
Hi, kitty. What were you doing back there?
Hi, kitty, 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 kitty. help to know that
Leo
corresponds to
might be in
something else.
trouble. I need to report this as soon as possible. Where am I? I gotta find a way out.
Oh. Oh. Weird. I just wanted to grab the card.
Can't go that way.
Why can't I go up? I'm confused. Oh. Well, that was not as hard as I anticipated.
Добрий день, старі поліція Чеської Республіки.
I hope you understand English. I'd like to report a possible missing person, the Dean of St. Vitus Cathedral. I was set to meet with him, but he didn't show.
Why do you believe he is missing?
I went to his office to meet him, and he wasn't there. And I found a secret passage in his office, and his cat was trapped behind it. I noticed one of his playing cards on the ground in the tunnel, but was chased away before I could look any closer by what I assume was a person.
A secret passage? Who is this?
My name is Nancy Drew.
That's a weird one.
The detective?
Yes, I can verify my identity if you'd like.
That won't be necessary. The passages underneath the city are not serviced and are very dangerous. Only a few are
I'm going back
accessed by
inside.
tour groups. Recently, floods have destroyed many of the passageways. Do not go back inside.
I will.
Oh, all right.
We will send an officer to the dean's workplace and home.
I want that card.
Thank you. I also found a plane ticket on his desk, and he did mention he was going out of town. Can you check additional records to see if he took a different flight?
Yes, we can.
Great. That's all I can ask.
Would you like to file a report regarding the man who chased you?
No. I know something was there, but I would like to keep focus on the Dean.
Okay. We will call back this number once we have something to report.
Living wildly. I want that card. I cannot begin to express how much I want this card that I was supposed to grab, but I didn't have time. I kept dying. Aha. Thank you.
Locked.
Ooh, so we can come back there at some point.
Can't go that way.
Why can't I go that way? Nancy, I never thought you were a quitter. Oh, I can go this way though. Alright, we got another card. And we got chased by someone. Interesting. Alright.
Check. 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 I'm not done with that yet. That's done. I'm not done with that yet.
Gotcha. must find Adela. Adela Chan. Maybe she can shed some light on the situation. Hey, Adela.
Adela, what's wrong?
It's my computer. I got this scary pop-up, and
Why didn't you
now
go see
it
Alpha
won't
like I did?
respond to anything I do.
Let me take a look. I recognize this handiwork. Someone has tried harder this time. Let's see what I can do.
Okay, so I feel like I almost got it this time. cannot literally do anything until I complete this puzzle. Oh, shnikes. Oh, that was a hard one. So I have to push this one up. I think I'll push this one up, push this one over, 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 boom. Okay, so up, over, up, over, up, over, up, over. Whew. All right, these puzzles are not easy, I will say that. I think this one, and then this one, and this one, and this. I need to get that key. Oh, I'm out of moves. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's wrong. Wrong. Oh, did that wrong. Nope. I do this, then this. Oh, shoot. So I push that up. It causes problems. There
Here you go.
we go. Whew.
Honey,
Where did I
you
learn
learn
that? I don't even know.
Apparat's shopkeeper taught me. I had a similar problem and went to her for help.
Do you have an update?
The theft of your jewels may have been a launch pad, a dry run, for stealing what they're really after.
And what do you believe that is?
Me.
I hear the crown jewels are going on display. A rare occasion.
Indeed.
Is it possible? I don't know that there is a connection, but the gems in my mother's necklace are from the same era as the crown jewels. They wouldn't even be fake. They could reasonably be used as a convincing substitute for the real royal jewels. When would they strike?
Within a number of days. They must have a plan
have
for
one of them.
getting all 7 keys.
You know the history. I would expect nothing less of you. They would not need all 7 official keys if they make their own.
How could they do that?
For centuries, alchemists were part of the royal courts. If
That's
King
true.
Leopold II's royal alchemist made the original keys, the plans may still be in his workshop.
Fair.
You really do know your history. The workshop must be long gone by now.
If it exists anywhere, I imagine it would be somewhere around the castle complex.
Have you had this kind of computer trouble before?
No, Not to my knowledge.
Whoever tampered with our computers wanted us to know.
Yes, the thought crossed my mind.
Yes.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
Yes, but this is a history lesson. We do not have Residente today.
What makes you so sure?
They have done nothing in decades. You waste your time with this.
Do I though?
I'll see what more I can find and let you know.
Well, if it would stop a greater crime, then please continue.
I will. Thank you.
I like her sweater.
Still have to do that.
Alright, let's save, because we just solved that puzzle, and that was challenging.
Hello, my dear.
Hello, Patricia.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You are romantic. A secret conspiracy of criminals haunting the streets of Prague.
I am a romantic.
Have you ever encountered them?
If I have, I didn't know it.
Do you know where they keep the crown jewels?
They have replicas on display.
The real ones.
In a vault in the castle complex, no?
I'm trying to steal it, guys.
Adela told me that King Leopold II had a royal alchemist in his court.
This does not surprise me. We have an entire section on alchemy here. Books in English, too.
Ooh.
Do you believe that he had a workshop? Could it still be around here?
A hidden workshop? I have heard of hidden passages. I remember. They have an exhibit on alchemy at the castle.
Oh, we'll check it out.
The one overseen by Oscar Dvorak?
If you say so.
I don't know if that was the appropriate use of that.
This cafe is amazing. It's been here a long time.
Yes, centuries.
Always serving coffee?
Coffee was brought here in the 1700s. A Turkish peddler brought the
interesting.
mysterious drink
I know
to
that.
Bohemia, serving it in this very spot. It was considered a rare and exotic drink that few could afford. The rulers even determined it was only to be served to the royals and nobles.
Ooh.
They say that members of my family long past were among the first to enjoy this delicacy. But today, I'm happy to say, our coffee is served to all.
Was this cafe passed on to you?
In a way.
Ooh.
Different regimes owned all of the businesses here. My family struggled to keep it, as I do today.
I can see that you do love your work.
It is the history that makes me stay, knowing how hard some have had it. I can't bring myself to leave. It is not that I have never wished to leave, to try something new. I would love to be a writer or to travel the world like you and Adela. For me, I have my recipe book to write in, and I make coffees from around the world. For now, that
Fair
will have
enough.
to do.
Patricia.
Thank you. You've given me a lot
I
to
like
work
the
with.
textures on their clothing.
Anytime.
They've done a really good job with that.
You ask the best questions.
I'd like to have macchiato, but please add twice as much milk as usual.
Tutu caramel. I love milk stuff. Fair enough, sir. Latte art time. Let's go.
That's how it's done.
Okay.
Cafe Americano, please.
Espresso with large hot water. Ew. That's what a cafe Americano is? That looks nasty.
I seem to be getting good at this.
I'd like to have macchiato, but please add twice as much milk as usual.
Alright, coffee art, let's go. Ooh, I don't think I've done this one yet. It's a clock.
Oh no, this doesn't look right.
It's got a lot of little itty bits in this one, so it's a little tricky.
Need to start from
Ah!
scratch.
Circles are hard. Okay. Lots and lots of cream. Beautiful.
Another perfect drink.
1 espresso, please. Also, add some caramel syrup.
Caramel espresso coming right up, ma'am.
That's how it's done.
1 espresso, please. Also, add some
Easy
caramel
lemon.
syrup.
I seem to be getting good at this.
1 cappuccino. Extra sugar.
One coffee, 3 steamed milk. Some more coffee art.
Time to get creative.
What are we gonna draw? How about a jewel? Look at this shiny rock.
Another perfect drink.
I'd like anything to your taste, but only if it has no milk in it.
I'll make you the strongest drink ever, sir. You're gonna be awake for days, and we're gonna add some vanilla to that, and some sugar, and then just a dousing of water to make it room temperature. But we can't. We don't have room.
One step closer to perfection.
Dang it. Alright, you're just getting a cappuccino then.
That's how it's done.
Give me pure coffee flavor with no additions.
Hey, cappuccino it is.
I seem to be getting good at this.
Flat white, please.
Well, I would, but see, I gotta go solve a mystery. Hey, I got the achievement. Barista. I'm curious about these ones. Ah, I know who considers themselves an expert on Old Prague. Do you? Oh, this is what I was looking for. The cat I found must belong to the deity live here at the cathedral. I love the cat. Hey! You!
You just missed today's play. Actually, you didn't. It was the same as yesterday's.
I wondered if you'd still be here. I had a few history questions for you.
Lay them on me.
Did you finish the Residente
That's
script?
not a history question, but
It's still a work in progress. I'm not really sure how to end it.
Why is that?
Because the Residente haven't finished yet.
Most people I spoke with believe the Residente disbanded quite a long time ago.
I'm not most people.
Interesting. Are you part of the Residente?
Do you believe alchemy still has a place in today's
crimes?
world?
Are you in league with
The
Grandpa
alchemy of those
Elka?
days is a dying art. Like my marionettes. Sometimes I think leaving the past in the past might be simpler.
Why is it a problem? You're keeping your traditions alive.
I might have been better off sticking with video games.
Maybe.
Do you know specifically who originally made the Seven Keys?
Yes, it is said that Leopold II's royal alchemist made them.
Alchemy
Alchemy was
lies,
a science
remember,
back
guys.
then, and kings kept alchemists in their court. You can see evidence of this all over Prague, down to the smallest detail. Nothing mystical about forging keys, of course.
Do you know his process for forging them?
Merrick knows better than I do. I make marionettes dance, but don't really make them physically. He's a master craftsman. Marionettes, keys, you name it.
Interesting. Maybe he is part of the Residente.
Thanks for your expert analysis. I'll keep it all in mind.
Who helped you today?
Oh, Nancy, before you go, have you ever read Kafka's Metamorphosis?
Yes. I have.
Not yet, but I know the story.
Nancy, what?
Then you know. The real monsters in Prague, they don't always look it.
I have read The Metamorphosis, in fact. Kafka was an interesting human being. Poor Gregor. Poor Gregor Samsa. That's one of the classes I teach in 10th grade English, so yeah. No, I'm very familiar with that story. Radek, I am incredibly familiar with it. Her should have had me be part of their launch team. I could have told people all about the metamorphosis. Hey, girl.
Hello.
Hello. You're just gonna say hello,
Hello.
and that's it? Okay. Hi, Alka. Buy that phone? Sir, I think you're just a hipster. He's just a hipster.
Dobre den.
Dobre den?
Alchemy seems to be a large part of Prague's history and continues to be relevant today. Do you know anything about the alchemists of the old royal courts?
I learned many skills from those times. I fix old marionettes and automatons, but some tricks got lost along the way.
Well,
So you can't turn
in
lead
London.
into gold?
I would not be here if I could. I mean, for example, the old case right there.
What about it?
It belonged to an alchemist from centuries ago, sometime during the 16th century.
Can I
could
open
never
it?
find a way to open it without breaking it.
Please?
That I won't do.
May I give it a closer look?
Please, be careful.
I will. Don't worry. I always am.
Do you know how they molded the 7 keys that lock up the crown jewels?
Probably the same way they mold every
Not
other key.
molds, schematics.
Hmm.
In those days, they wrought keys in a forge and hammered them into shape.
Interesting.
Strong iron made them sturdy, but not the 7 keys. They are more delicate. So they say.
If the schematics for the original keys still exist, where would they be?
Hidden. If they were hidden by the alchemists who made them, they would have locked them away somewhere they could never be found. But not with a key.
Then how? Do you think they still exist?
Alchemists were very clever. The schematics could have been destroyed by now.
True.
You have filled a few holes in my knowledge.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
At least
you, Mark.
someone is interested in what I know.
Oh, trust me, I'm interested in a lot of things.
You're thinking of Elka? To me, daughter or granddaughter, sometimes spending time together is enough.
Yes. Okay. Try and make sure I don't miss anything. Beautiful.
Let's take a closer look. Have I seen the symbol before?
Nope.
Have I seen the symbol before? Have I seen the symbol before?
Is it on the key?
Have I seen the symbol before? Have I seen the symbol before?
All right. I forget what the symbol was already, so I'm gonna have to look at it again.
Have I seen the symbol
Triangle,
before?
circle, square, triangle, circle, circle, square, triangle, circle, circle, square, triangle, circle.
I'm not done with that yet.
Circle, square, triangle, circle. No.
Hello.
Okay. Nope. I feel like I saw it up here on the wall. Like those were similar patterns. If that's the case. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty. Where you at? Meow. 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 No. Where'd the kitty go? Surrender the kitty or else. Dang it, was that the only time I get to interact with a kitty cat in the game? That is sad. How alchemical. Oh, there we go. Philosopher's Stone. Prague has long been a home for the spirit of magic and wonder, and the practice of alchemy is a prime example of that. There are multiple steps in the theory of alchemy that always lead to one end goal, the Philosopher's Stone. Is this woman an alchemist? Alchemists throughout the 16th century in Prague worked through countless processes attempting to turn metals into gold, especially at the urge of Emperor Rudolph II. No alchemist was ever able to document this, but through the centuries, the knowledge of Prague's arcane circles was lost.
Ah, Miss Drew.
What can I say? I have an interest in
And also,
history.
like, where can I get a...
History is not the problem.
Philosopher's Stone.
How often do you need to work with the Dean of St. Vitus?
All the time.
I have tried to work with him on numerous occasions, but his secretary seems to run an unusually tight schedule.
Probably
Can you explain why you were so keen to meet with him?
How would you know that?
He invited me to visit him at St. Vitus. I was in the area.
If you must know, I wanted to schedule the inspection appointment at the cathedral. That is all.
Have you heard of the Residente in Prague?
You don't need to worry about them. Prague is perfectly safe for tourists.
Have they ever been connected to jewel thefts?
You have an imagination. Perhaps in the past, yes. But now?
The most obvious answer is sometimes the answer. Why
What
is
do
this the exit
you
one?
know about alchemy in the old royal court?
I put the alchemy exhibit together myself.
Is it a personal interest of yours?
Tell me more.
The exhibit is over there. I don't have time to talk you through it, but you can go read it yourself.
Wow.
You might not understand it all, so come back and ask questions if you have any.
That's a generous offer.
Everyone in this game is so rude. Not in the Manette way. Blah, blah, blah. Alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. Can you tell me about the Philosopher's Stone now? Apparently you're not willing to answer my questions.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I feel the same about you, ma'am. Half of playing Nancy games is just sassing everyone who tries to talk to you. Just saying. And the Philosopher's Stone. I guess we could probably ask Radek about it. I mean, I feel like that's something he might know about. Unless we're just not gonna ever find out about it.
Hey, Nancy.
Oh.
I should get going.
At least he talks to us,
Bye.
but not usefully. I mean, so we know what we need for it, but like...
Have
Yes.
I seen the symbol before?
You have.
Have I seen the symbol before?
Like, Nancy, you have. I promise you've seen that symbol before. It's the Philosopher's Stone symbol.
Dobry.
I should get going.
Yeah, come back sometime.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
Oh. Have you heard of a group called the Residente? Should I have? They follow a long tradition of theft in Prague. So they stole Adela's necklace. Maybe the necklace seems too small a score for them. If they're after something bigger, you know what I'm gonna say. I'll watch my back. I will. Boyfriends, am I right? Aw, smiley face. Oop. I am not a fish.
Now isn't a good time. I'll call back another time.
Hey, it's Ned. I can only...
Well, I should be able to maybe...
Still have to do that. I'm not done with that yet.
You kidding me? I haven't asked everyone about the Residente yet. How many people must I ask questions? I worry about Leo. Girl, say you'll talk to me.
I have nothing more.
Wow, rude. Do you have a taser ring as well, Adela?
I hope you have time to
Locked. I'm not done with that yet. Still have to do that.
Okay. What? Guess we can try to call Dad. Probably won't.
You've reached the...
Yeah.
Thank you for calling For English, press all other... To reach our CEO... I'm...
Not available. I'll track down a different lead. Have I seen this symbol before? Have I seen this symbol before? Have I seen this symbol before?
Well, yes, you have. Like, nothing's moving. That's what I'm concerned about. I might have to look up a hint. What's his name? Mystery of the Seven Keys box in shop. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. I found a walkthrough, so I don't love that, but it may be the best I can do. Oh. The best thing about it is it's like I'm past the part where the walkthrough has gotten to so far. Oh. How do I get this to work? I'm so I guess I could open my guide. I do have a guide that came with the game. I'm just like literally trying to figure out because I feel like nothing's happening in a sense. So let's do Modic. I want to pick up where I left off. I want to see. Encrypted box, maybe? Nope. Oh. Okay. So I need, okay, I kind of get it now. Okay, because I'm like, you're showing me like highlighting and all you're saying is the symbol and I'm like, I know what the symbol is. So, oh boy.
Please remember to be careful.
Theoretically, I think I should be able to solve that by now. But I don't really know. I guess I could look at the strategy guidance, sort of. I'm not looking for the answer, I'm just seeing what I need to get the answer, if that makes sense. Ugh, the crystal. Okay. I forgot to look at this. I know my friend Goose did the other night, but I did not, so.
Intricate. This is the same mark that I saw on Oscar's artifact.
Alright, search for my marks to unriddle the box. Order the symbols and brilliance and locks. Seize first the jeweled craft of the father of Cain. So, follow the path of the creature Iosis along Golden Lane by the symbol of he who showed the honor of the night and the winding stars whose omen strikes at midnight. Jeweled craft for the father of Cain. Golden Gate on St. Vitus's cathedral exterior. So the first one. Cathedral. 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's got an R on it. I don't know if that's the correct code or not, but. It is lit up. Interesting. Yeah, let's look at the next one. Whew. J. Where's my clue? Follow the path of the creature oasis along the golden lane. Oh, this is in the... It's a delicate border. And then we have a snake. Iosis is in our book. It says I can learn more about this in the book, but I do not see it in the book. Oh, Iosis. Or Boris. Or Boris. Okay, we're in the castle square, so we need to go to Old Town. Find the symbol of he who bestowed the honor of knight. The symbol of he who bestowed the honor of a knight. Who bestowed the honor of knight? Rudolph, it says. Did I just miss it? Knighting many of these influential figures in his court. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Right, and then the winding stars find whose omen strikes up at night. I think it's section 6. Yeah. Purple-hearted queen. We're supposed to be able to read a book on the shelf. Where is it? History, legends, and lore of Prague. Oh, it's over here. Yeah. The astronomical clock. Lettering in historic Old Town Square, the Prague astronomical clock is the oldest still in operation today. First historically mentioned in 1410, the clock has been helping the people of Prague tell the time, date, season, and state of the stars for centuries. The Earth is the background for this medieval clock with the 4 main moving areas, including a zodiac ring. Ornately decorated with symbols and animated characters, the figure that looms ominously over the people below is a skeleton shaking his head and tolling the bell of fate, known as death, or the clacker. He'll only nod his head when the clock stops and a time of peril falls upon the city, so locals are committed to keeping it ticking at all costs. The story goes that only a boy born on New Year's Eve can break the skeleton's curse when he runs across the clock square before the stroke of midnight. Ugh. Astronomical clock. Let's go see it. The skeleton with stars. Skelly with stars. Okay.
That is a priceless artifact. Don't forget.
Don't worry, I won't. What's this one? Or is it? Is this the delicate one? Is this the mystical one? Is this the floral one? Yeah, okay, so they are in order. So for the second one, we need the Ouroboros. Third one, we need the eagles. And for this one, we need the... Yeah. How is that not right? Oh. Okay.
This one has a mark on it.
Cool.
You managed to open the artifact?
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind. It's kind of what I do.
It does not appear to be damaged, and I had been looking forward to seeing inside. Just make no habit of touching exhibits.
I'm just built different.
We found it in the original Royal Palace structure in the tunnels beneath the castle complex recently. It dates back to the 9th and 10th century.
Dang.
What are these tunnels?
You have not heard? Tunnels beneath Prague, from the times of nobles and kings. We're in the process of restoring them, but not all are safe.
The artifact seems very old. Whose was it?
Rudolph II. You will not know he ruled from 1576 to 1612, I believe.
Oh, yes, as Holy Roman Emperor. How did you deduce that? You could say I am professionally interested.
We found a note in the same tunnel from a council in his court. Lehman. He helped hide the artifact before the end of his reign.
Now that it's open, what will you do with the artifact?
I will keep it here until I am able to examine it privately and enter it into Degas. What difference is it to you? No more questions. I must go. Please view the exhibits that are open to you.
Oh my god. Bye.
That's done.
Alright, well, that way, you know, we've been going for about an hour and a half, so I think it's about time to call this episode to an end for today. Because next episode we'll know where to start off. We'll know we want to bring that gem over. So that'll be good. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will catch you next time. Bye.